into my Twitch. Adun badun. Change the thingy real quick, because I keep forgetting this. Hello, hello, whoever joins. Let me... Oh no. Creator dashboard. There we go. One moment. Really don't have there we go. We got that all set up. Nice. Alrighty. Not manage. Well, actually, yes, manage stream. Hi. Hello. Hello. Okay. This is sort of a new thing. It's called Beacon Pines. I don't know much about it, but it sounded interesting. I know. I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to start off games just like something not too big, and I feel like this was a good one to start with. So yeah, we got Beacon Pines. That's gonna be when I do end up getting my PC up and running, because there is some laggy concepts to it, like when I go into the pick your own, you know, thingy. It's like that's where it gets difficult, but this one should be good to go, I hope. Yeah, it can get laggy at times, but I think this one should be alright. I think this one will be good. Okay. We resume. Let me also go get Twitch on my... Aww. My friend texted me. Hold on. I have to say goodnight to her. Ending it off with a smiley face, because why not? Edit my volume here, please, please, please. Okay, no? Well, guess turn down my phone volume. Alrighty. I think this has voice acting. I do not exactly know what it's about, if I'm being honest. I know it's a somewhat horror game. It has horror elements to it, from what I know. It's just been sitting in my Steam library, so I just decided, you know, why not? Might be fun.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book.
Yes, thank God, voice acting.
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Yep, we're both going in blind.
You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature.
You know?
The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
Interesting.
It is in that way that my book is special.
Also, is the quality good so far from what you're seeing? I just want to make sure. Because I think this part is fine, but I'm scared for the gameplay part of it.
It is in that way that you are special.
Ooh, I'm special. Yes, I am. I'd like to think so.
Without you, there is no story.
Without me, there is no story. Okay.
Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be.
Oh, that's already a depressing title to the chapter.
This is a story about change.
Ooh.
Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines.
The name of the game. They said the thing. And thank you. Thank you for... Thank you for confirming. But they said the thing.
Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
A young boy. Oh,
His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Here we go. Is it good? I'm gonna guess it's good. Okay. What might this be? Hey, Dad! Oh! This just got actually really sad really quickly. The grave. Oh no. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. Start of middle school next year, I guess. No. Oh God. I was 6 years old when you died. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you have been gone longer than you were here. This is depressing. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Oh! Oh my God! Poor guy. Hey, Luca. Knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend.
Was. Oh, right. This is a past tense because they're telling a story. Okay.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Or something happens later. I do not know. But there's a was, and it's there. Well, after I banged on your door, till your gran answered, and after I checked the barn, climbed up to the treehouse, and then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears swelling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Me? This game is already pulling at my heartstrings, and it's like, what? Like maybe 5 minutes in? Yeah. keep doing that. Doing it now that your mom's gone too. Bro! Poor kid lose his dad. He lost his mom. Oh no. I know it's been 5 minutes. It's already so depressing. She's not gone. She's just missing. Oh, well, that's even worse. Sorry. I meant to say, since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rolo. Of course she is. Hey, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure. Lead the way. Aw, that's depressing. And apparently his mom is not dead and she's missing. I don't know. Yeah, she's missing. This is a very pretty place, though. I don't trust Rolo. Aww. I don't know, the was my best friend thing did kind of throw
Wonderful.
me off.
I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
Oh?
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay, you got it. Queen or king, I don't know the gender of, but you got it. Sneeze. But yeah, I don't know if I trust them either. But to be fair, these two are like kids. But maybe something happens later on. I don't know. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. That.
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Oh no. Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright. I just have to tell Gran, and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. because of my amazing voice acting, or because they're like how they're talking. So my voice, I could try to add a bit more character into it. He moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. Won't be long. I mean, I can see them being a little more empty because one, their dad is gone, and it's also the day their dad died, and two, their mom is missing. I suppose it's reasonable to assume that they'd be a little... Yeah, their dialogue does seem that way, yeah. Tell Gran before heading out for Rolo. You got it. Grandma!
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
Mm-hmm.
There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines.
Ooh, nice. Fun.
They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
go find some charms.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Yeah, the flowery fabric for grandma's. That makes sense. Maybe she just likes a really good scenery. Oh, is this the dad's chair? Oh no. Oh? Ponder. The way I slid off the chair. Oh my god.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
Your books gonna do anything with?
One of his father's old stethoscopes.
Oh.
Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it.
Okay, so the main character's name is Luca, I think.
Not for years, though.
Never mind. The dad's name might be Luca. I think that. Hi, hello, welcome. I think that what's it called? The main character's name is Luca. I think the main character's name is Luca. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully there's a main character reveal soon. Or a main character name reveal. Oops, sorry. We already see the main character right here.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Just some dusty knickknacks. I love that. Let us keep going. Wait, was there more down here? No, that's the front door. Wait, then what's in here? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Before we go upstairs, I want to check in here.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
That won't take long, meanwhile. Nah, Rollo can wait. Guys, Rollo can just wait. Oh. I guess I'm leaving the sink on.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
String? Yippee. Junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator.
Ooh.
Each labeled with the day of the week.
Lovely, I suppose. Sai, you got me saying it. This is your fault. Everything inside the house first before I go out of whatever that place was.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door.
Oh no! Oh. Oh no.
He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Understandably so. This poor child. What's in here?
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in.
Oh?
Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Okay then. Oh, she hides in there? This is our room.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Oh, look at me, guys. I look so cool.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Okay, so yeah, the main character is Luca. Man.
Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
I mean, I'd be annoyed too. Let's be real. I would be really annoyed by that, actually. My OCD could never.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace.
Let me guess, she
It
snores.
meant that he could read late into the night.
Or not. I suppose he just doesn't have a bedtime because she fell asleep early. That's actually good for him. Okay, let us go back. Is the faucet still on? Can I, like, actually turn this? There we go!
Oh my, this is quite exciting.
Is it too loud? Like, is the music is the voice volume the main issue, or do you want me to, like, turn down the music? A little bit for the music? That's what I'm asking. Like, do you want the music thing turned down, or do you want the voiceover, or just the main volume in general? See how this is.
I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
I'll try this.
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier.
Is this good? Actually, got real silent. We'll see later on.
Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point.
Turning point? Okay.
There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Wait, how it was before? Wait, you want me to turn it back down, or do you want it to be left at this? Hold up. Is it still too loud? Turn it down like one. Okie doke.
Step forth, dear reader.
Like this? Yeah, how loud do you have your device? Because for me right now, it's actually more soft than anything. Yeah.
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother.
Oh, you don't got headphones? Okay, that makes sense. Aww.
She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Aww. This is sad. It's heartbreaking, actually. Yeah, she never got scared. She was just pretending to be. Oh, there's Grandma. I didn't even notice her. Well, before I talk to her, I want to see what's over
A
here.
beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench. A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
Nice, nice. Anything else? Anything back here? No? Okay. Gran, I'm gonna hang out with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Ooh. We're just gonna go... chill. Okay. Okay, you guys, which one? Which one would we leaning towards? Chill? Okay. Alrighty. We were just gonna go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Well, we were just gonna go chill for the day.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. Stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms.
Thank you. Thank you.
A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
The Chronicle?
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed.
Ah, I see it.
At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Oh, that's cool. Guys, this is so cool. This is the perfect game to actually start with, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
What? That's cool.
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
What do you guys want next? Ponder or hide? You're just gonna go hide for the day? Okay, let's get it.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Gonna go hide for the day. Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we could beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little too old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. Well, make sure your boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Lovely. I want to see what pondering does. Should we see? Okie doke. we're gonna go ponder for the day.
We're just gonna go ponder for the day.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day. Oh, really? What you boys gonna ponder on such a lovely day, exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with the preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Well, yeah, that's the worst excuse, but it worked out. Oh, and Luca, you and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Trouble with Rolo. You know what? That's the most kid thing I've ever seen. Let us go get in trouble with Rolo. Oh my god! Come on! Woo! Dang it, Rolo. Here.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
See. Did I investigate a stump? Nope, I can't. Can I investigate
For a
this?
town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. It's really grand. Real. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Beacon Pines.
Oh, I don't like how she said that. Welcome to Beacon Pines.
For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Heyo! Sorry, Mr. Young Van Horn. Can't talk right now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright. What can Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh. Just saying hi, I guess. Well. Good day to you, too, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, okay, good talk, man. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure? Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is! I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. make sure to invite all of your little friends. I actually have no idea. Couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent! Sorry, Luca. I've got to get back to Proverbial Grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now! The left side's a little low. Wait. Let's go. What am I doing? Okay then. Cool. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. This is my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we are going to be on first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Hey, Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. It all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet! If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So, what you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful! Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See? It's not that hard, is it? Okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Perfect! It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We could save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. That's great. I was writing every single word. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Yep. Yeah, but my mom... Oh, wait. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be freaking king of nickels! Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Dang. These kids are brutal these days. Hey, Mr. Sinclair?
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Ah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Rummy as always. Used to have perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Zzz. Oh. Okay then. What's over here? I can jump! Oh right. Rolo's waiting up at the treehouse. Okay, well I guess I'm not going through there. Skedaddle. Rolo must be very patient. The more I think about it. Paddington? Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Oh no!
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh, my heart. My heart. No, please tell me it's not a oh no. They're hurting us with a flashback, guys. They're hurting us with a flashback.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked a perfect bait.
Do we want tickle or junk? Keep in mind, okay, we're gonna go junk since Sai was the first one to say it.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook.
But the other one was tickle. But keep in mind, for this one, we're just gonna go through the stuff with the first choice, and then we'll come back to this stuff at some point and see the other options. So this is what we're sticking with for now.
What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Oh, the dad. The dad. Give it a good cast now. Goddamn. You'll have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Oh, go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Okay, let's go with... I think I have to reel it in. Easy there, buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. Do I just keep trying?
Luca tied a shoe. What fish could resist?
Yep, I know. I got a boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Okay. Oh, we already did this, so I guess we do tickle now.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
That's amazing. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told ya it'd turn up. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Okie doke. Time to head out and find some more, Dad. Oh. Dad, come back. Oh, stuff. Oh. Okay. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Well, it's the only way to go, so.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy. They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Is that a bike? Hey, Rolo, hold on. Oh, that's amazing. We love to see it.
After Luca's father had passed,
Oh.
Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied.
Aww. You know what? Maybe Rolo is a good friend, guys. Like, he was keeping him occupied after his dad passed away. Maybe he's not so bad after all.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
Ooh.
Rolo thinks it's aliens.
Bro.
He always thinks it's aliens.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
I think that's all we have to see here. No, it's just the chair. Okay. Okay. What's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing. Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. I sort of accidentally bumped down the chicken coop. And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me. This is a flamin' chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend my first day of summer. Also, sorry if I say some words wrong or pronounce some words wrong. Sometimes it's hard for me. Okay. A little slow. Thank you. Okay. Stop! Some words I just can't pronounce correctly. I don't know why. Rolo! What are you... Look at him! He's just... He just... Why is he saying like that? I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on. I'll catch up. That explains it. Can I go in here? No, I cannot. What's this? Last Chance Diner. That sounds so menacing. You guys want to go to the Last Chance Diner? I promise you, Last Chance Diner. It's to die for. Can I go in it? Oh, this isn't even it. Luca! The fella I was just looking for. Hey, Roxy. What's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point.
Oh.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Oh, that's the bully? My bad.
Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Oh, wait, no, this is like the sibling. Seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say, or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Oh no, it's the brother. Okay. She's the sister. I think she's the sister of Rolo, maybe. Wait up, I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo, we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she? Don't mind me. Just over here lurking. uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic Shrink Array. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy. Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rollo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
That's crazy!
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little... chill!
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun is shining. We just want to take it easy. Problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rollo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always said, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March on, you big oaf. Oh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Nope.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
Wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh! Oh, this is getting good. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, it's just a dusty old warehouse and is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. No promises.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record,
Holden Wilder, okay.
the Beacon.
The Beacon. Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? Beacon knows the news needs knowing. Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. So any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing. Bacon. And change is like a dangerous animal. Change. Can I talk to her now? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Ooh. Here we go, guys. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Oh, okay. Okay, just leave. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Luca, my boy. Hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. I can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Oh, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Okay, goodbye, Sai. I don't know if he's still here or not, but good night, goodbye. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weep Wood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Do I go this way? Oh. Interesting. Could I keep going this way? Okay, before anything, I want to check this out.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town,
Ooh.
both figuratively and literally. After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Oh no, that's actually kind of awful. I'm sorry about that. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Let's keep trucking. Is there any stones unturned around here? Do I need... Okay, no. Anything over here that I should...
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh. That's strange.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Here we go. Okay. No turning back now. Caution. Electrified fence. Is that something new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay. So what would Rollo do if he were here?
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. That's amazing. What would Rollo do? Touch it? Okay, let me get into a comfortable position. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh!
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off.
Oopsie.
2 bulbs remained.
That's 2.
1 more to go.
Yay, vandalism.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind.
Who's your favorite Rolo? Oh wait, no, I thought you said favorite actually. My favorite activity, yes.
The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
Why she sound so excited about this? There's only one way to find out. First, I want to see what this is. Oh, okay. I just grabbed that. Alright. Let's go. Wow. That smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. What is this really creepy music?
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Oh? Okay, how do I want to go about this? Well, should we just get into it? I don't think there's anything else here other than this door. Alright. Let's do this. Locked. Oh.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps.
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Oh. Oh god. Hello? Oh. Dot dot dot. Shit. Bro, what?
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground.
Oh god.
Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle.
Oh
Luca
god.
watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Oh. That would have been funny if shit was on here. This is a story about shit. Okay.
This is a
What about
story
change?
about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself.
I think we're gonna be tested on.
But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
Ooh.
The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let
Oh.
that discourage you.
Oh.
We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
We literally died.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Why not? To be a little... Oh no. Okay.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it! What have you done? Ah! That little shit just kicked me. Run all you want, little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes. With all the business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Oh! What, ma'am? Your grandmother has taken residence to keep the house? Yeah. And how's that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around in lie of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound too bad. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has its way of creating more problems than they solve. Oh no! Bro better start running.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. That one was shame. The charm we got is called shame. Do not wander off like that. I'm too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, Harris. I was just taking a stroll through the town. Strolls are for commoners. You're Valentine now. I'm going to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Well, you got anything new to say? Look at my boy, hold up a tick. Oh my god, did we really just run away? Boy's got too much of his father in him. Little help? I am the champion! We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just like headed from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Sure, why I'd take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution. Electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry. I've got this. Bro! Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. This guy. Just like before. Oh, this one's not electric. Oh, because he touched it, I think. Whoa, you're a genius. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Aw, check it out. Then, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. You ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Stumble. Or no, rumble. I thought it said stumble. Did you feel that? What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. What's bro doing? Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Rollo. Aw, man. Door's locked. Try harder. No dice. They won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster is new, right? But it's got stuff in it. Can't really see what's in here. Who did all this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, lady walk. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habit. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check out these bad boys out. Oh, check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. The Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that? Dude, I don't know what I saw. It's coming back. Get down. Oh. That looks like a freaking body.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god. Tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat. The chips are down, the ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Oh god. Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What to say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude. I am not holding your hand. Quit messing around. Well, their slime-covered hand would be in here. Oh god! Oh god! I'm beginning to see the benefits of your Run for Our Lives plan. Right, we've clearly established I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jamming the mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, Nothing interesting. Bro, bro's like traumatized. Hello? I'm sorry? Calm down. No, of course it's the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything else you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You stay in this house. You're to stay in this house for today. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Well, that was strange. Oh.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Hello? Is anyone there? But actually, I need to go back up. Oops, dude. Aurelio! Hello? Rolo, is that you? Over? Okay. This just got a little spooky, guys. Oh? At the door? Oh, no. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No. I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. Oh, shit. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
The last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood. If he's alive, then I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Oh no, guys! I think we lost our friend. Rolo. Where are you? Well, we weren't supposed to leave the house, but we're a kid, so it's what we do. Honestly, I'm starting to like Rolo. Or I was starting to like Rolo. He's dead, but... Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. Could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all a part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right! So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I got my own stuff to take care of. Yeah, you joker. We're all a part of this together. You let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Bro. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she will be here. I don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy. When I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? I need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check the Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Alright, Bits and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. There they go. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense. Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound. I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging? Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Now where did she run off to? Oh, are these two? Oh, that's cute. I think these two are females, but I can't be sure. But if they are, that's cute. Yeah. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanished? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see the danger he's in. Actually, can I go over here? Oh my god. This is new. Hey Griffin, has Rolo been by? Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him it's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house. He'll like that. Hey... Gilson, I think? History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rolo in there? No, just the shadow of a family. Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past. Feel free to check for yourself. But don't expect to have your mind blown.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may
Oh
not
my
know
God.
is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Shopper Valentine. Young Shopper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon.
Oh.
To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Shopper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
Fast noises. That was unhelpful. Yes, I agree. Around here before I continue on. Oh. Is that... Okay. Oh, no... No touching. Oh my god.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Is that a... What is... Who are you? Excuse me?
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
It's a penguin! Oh, hey, Luca. You snuck up on me. I think it's a penguin. No, it's a bird. Yeah, you're right. I think it's a bird, actually. Because penguins have, like, a yellow beak. Good book? Don't know. Just started. How much is this game? Good question. Good question. I'll check after this. Don't know. Just started.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books. I haven't read it yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out, bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there's two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy? Well, that one's gonna be fun. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Roller around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing? If I see him, you'll be the first to know. He's a penguin, that's amazing. Hey, Jossie. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's biggest Hank Atomic fan. The biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring.
Mycological Phosphorescence.
Ugh. More like Myco complete loss of interest.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Of course I have nothing to say about that one.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten, a salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent. Aw.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu, one of the greatest acting minds of our time, by Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oh.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. Nerd. Can I go back there? No, I can't. Okay. Hello. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nunfried works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? When do I work? No. What's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep. Not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections.
Oh, this is the kid. The kid of the two. Oh.
She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. Might be my new favorite character right there. So he's missing. I guess so. Like, missing? Happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
No! Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
Oh, I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep. Well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. I know, I love her so much. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Careful what you say in chat, by the way. Just in case anyone joins and sees that at some point, just in the future. You good? Try to keep up. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I think you could delete it, or I can delete it. There we go. You're good. Oh, that was the wrong message. There you go. There you go. I undeleted that message. I think. I don't know if I did or not, but you know what? We're good. No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. I never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have to do anything with Rolo. No, the beetles! Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for them, would you? Of course!
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Okay, well, I think we've heard that before, but just in case.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Okay, we've already seen this before. You should be able to if you have moderator. Just hold the message. Keep out. Oh. Dang, they boarded up the way in. It's okay.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? As puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what this stuff is. Well, next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree
Pulls
branch
out a
into the glue.
stick!
Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So, the science tells us that this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Yeah, they're the bullies from the beginning. She looks fine to me. Why, hello! I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot Tish. Yup. You probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once, on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang around with this dude? Oh? He seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Oh, screw this guy. Shut up. It's true! They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that the girl's around. First his pops croaked. Then his mom couldn't take it anymore and she bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Time to bust out the tickle or the strange. I think strange suits Beck.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs. And,
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Oh! Rah!
Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Oh no. You jerk! My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Oh? I don't feel so good. House? I'm sorry. I just... Oh shit. Yup? Oh. What did we do to him? That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse, this strange ooze, and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
Oh no. We have to find Rollo. You took the words right out of my mouth. Okay. Okay, we don't want to step in that. We don't want to go... Oh. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this party town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh! You haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know? I'm starting to get that impression. Lula's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on back. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. Oh, shoot. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk to Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. Let me just say,
Rollo
Beck, my
was
beloved.
safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread.
I will consider it.
Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Jesus Christ! How she says that, our harvest awaits.
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Oh no. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. Everything here's still same old, same old. Not in the garden. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. It turns out Rollo is safe and sound. No, wait, up here.
Luca was alone.
Oh,
The house was empty.
so Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!"
Oh my god.
His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?
That's
The gentle
dark.
rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Oh.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rolla?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Rollo? Is that you? Luca! There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca! Thank God. Listen. I don't know how long this thing worked down here. Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Oh God. Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? Took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in, for now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Huh? No, trust. He's... Hold on, someone's
Lucy
coming.
went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to. The treehouse. The treehouse!
The signal died for good.
Say about the treehouse. What's at the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna on the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a
Luca
genius.
grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Okay. So, what we do
Luca
know...
heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh no! So, we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit ideally while that danger persists. Heron, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Harris Valentine. Her resources would have still came in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after you called me this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. Shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We reconvene after the festival. Grandma? Gran? Why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Trolliver, late at night. Hey, Luca! Yeah! John, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Trolliver and your gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I trailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your grand been doing anything differently recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tulliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm just gonna stick out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca. She's amazing, I love her. Okay. So what we do know is that the freaking... I'm trying to remember its name, but the freaking guy last chapter, or not last chapter, well, I think it was last chapter, that... No, not Iggy. Well, actually, okay, so we have Iggy who fell into a puddle of whatever that green liquid was, and it appeared that they were starting to transform into something before they ran. And then we have I think it's an assistant or a business person, I forgot their name though, wanting to take it back home and lying to Luca that Rollo is home and safe. So that person definitely knows something. No, it's not Valentine, but that person knows something. I know it's not Valentine, but I forgot their name. But yeah, they are suspicious as hell. I think Rollo might be in actual danger. So we're gonna head out to the area. But first, I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to rearrange letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
Can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce now. For now. Well, interesting. What does it say? I think it just says festival, right? Oh, the chair is gone. Just realized. Before I go to the tree house, is there anything over here? Okay, yeah. No, I don't know what they did. Oh. Old pickler spawn. That's what they did. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. And also, there was something... Oh. Not gonna lie, it looks like someone's was already up there, but I guess not. Wait. Our coat is gone. I just realized that. Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. Okay, Mr. Kerr. We know Mr. Kerr knows something. What happened out there? Are you? Whoa. It's getting a little spooky. Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
Oh no. I've got weapons in here. So you better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Are you? What? You don't recognize me? I think that's Iggy. I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all the way through Leap Wood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rollo? It's not safe, Luca! Rollo, where are you? The treehouse! I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, look up, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards! What did I tell ya? Those personnel harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this Aberrel domicile? What the hell? They found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here. I'll see what they want. Oh my god! Why are there so many? Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? Bro, this is a nightmare. We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course, of course, of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of here. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you're right. They are saying the same stuff. With creepy knob cranked to 10. Is he be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Oh my god.
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile
This
on
freaking
his
guy.
face.
You gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away. Just leave me alone. I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why are you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay. That he was back at his place resting. He is! Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he let you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He's resting, and he's perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next? To you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite a pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Oh, shit. We're in deep.
His mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Oh my god, here we go. This is the only option.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the Mission Control Defense Cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey! That was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame it has come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Ish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Hey up. Hey up.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Hey up, hey up, hey up.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Hey up. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I love Beck so much. I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new
Iggy
kid.
kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh. No! What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Oh. Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more matured, refined look? Oh, God.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy.
I hope that's all it did. I mean, to be fair, Iggy fell into a puddle and all Beck got was like a little splash.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Poor Beck. Property of Valentine, fertilizer company. Looks old. Alright, don't want to go around there. Is there anything here? Nope. Oh. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And what did a kid with gray hair? Why did a kid with gray hair run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? You were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her.
Oh. She misses her brother.
Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
Out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Flo and I weren't just playing in the Weeping Wood yesterday. We were investigating lights of the old Valentine warehouse, but someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster and a heavy bag dropped on us. I think it was a body. So we ran, but we got split up. I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay. I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Yeah, the squirrel's just like, I shouldn't be here. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
Go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rolo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting very weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Man.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
Why was that noise? Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who were you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ringing. But the dang thing never does. Of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows these woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? Well, we all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank, and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy, if there's something you know, something that can help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
A shame!
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness.
Aww.
If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
This story seems like a... It's sort of like a you don't know who to trust situation. So depressing, yeah. Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rolo when he went missing. Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone strange, in a strange yellow suit, came up and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. It was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go sulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Oh? Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but
Oh.
Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
What? But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? Oh, so close. So close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view.
Oh no.
Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom.
Goddamn Nuncreed.
He knows too much.
What?
The end.
Oh.
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Struggling.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby.
Here we go. This will be the last one for now.
He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let? Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Just finished drawing up a mess of jam last night. So I'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. For one, Mr. Trolliver at the bag and bag. Another for Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuckley? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a peculiar interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just to make sure Fratelli and Tulliver get ones on top. No problem. Off with you now, while the day's still young. Do I go and grab these? Nope. Okay. Here we go again. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. Simple matter is, we both have the exact same problem that needs solving. Look at me tonight. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news. No more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? I hope we do. So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolla, I've gotta deliver these into town first. Then we can catch up after. Ooh. Is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Not gonna lie, how am I still able to see? Yeah, Rollo, I really like doing the voice of Rollo. It's so fun. Hell those jerks. It doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. Oh, okay then. Oh. Rollo's mine. We have some time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What's be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
Not the notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes. That is the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. Huh. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And, you know, changes are dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression that this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Okay then. What story do you got today? Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them in all equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear! Piper? Hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Hey, Zariel? Hey, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you. Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. You're going here? No? Where am I meant to go? To go this way? Oh. Hey, Don. Ah. Hey, Luca. What's
Dawn
up?
had dreams of becoming
Dawn.
a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Hey, Don. Have you noticed anything weird around the town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. Still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and the Perennial Harvest. And the other is working for Harris Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Chance Diner! Before I go to her, if I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure, sorry to bother you. Just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make this opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might have expected me to be a charismatic speaker. But the truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. Sounds like a heavy burden. After the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your grand not feeding you? Yes, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? You helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around, your little apron taking orders. Well, the whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh, yes, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Oh, they even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Tell your grand hello for me, Luca. Will do.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh, memories! Aww. I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Miss Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with inventory before I can start cooking. Think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Hey, Roxy. Luca, I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get ya? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Am I cooking? What? There ain't no way I'm cooking as a kid. Is that candy? Chicken sandwich. I guess. This might not be right. That's not what I ordered. I wanted chicken and bacon, remember? Right. This is what you ordered. Here you go. I call it Love Me Tenders. Nice. Gadzooks. They shrunk the waitstaff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fish rod he ordered should be ready in next week. Will you? Sure thing. I'm in the mood for something sweet. Got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. They said they want a burger, so I'll try burger first. No lettuce. There we go. That's done. If I wanted a disappointing burger, I would have cooked it myself. Okay, it is the candy burger. Just want to make sure. Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stabby. Now that's a burger with bite. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. My father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. Oof. Yikes. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. Silver lining is without him around, I can have my usual. A stack of cold cuts dropped with a pile of sloppy chili. Okie doke. I'm guessing this is the cuts. And this is the chili. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect. Thank you. I did it, Mom. It's like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Aww. I can't go anywhere back there, can I? Nope. Over here? Yeah, let me go over here real quick. Ice cream cold. We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold? Do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert. You want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Ah, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
See, you have something for me. Oh, yeah. Brett had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. You wrote your name on
Mr.
them.
Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves and post haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Jesus Christ. Well, there's only one more delivery. Oh boy. No, not the library. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nungreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice
Mr.
day.
Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for today. Oh, in that
Nuncreed
case,
snatched the basket from Luca.
basket till next time I see you around. Bro's getting desperate. Oh, there she is! Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try and keep up, okay? What just happened? Well, I know, I love her too. Oh, I love these two. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my god. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh, yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. They both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, one down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick out some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all. Moms! Yes, I love that! But they can be a bit much sometimes. The house is a little cottage next to the big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine's Day? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. We're on back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Aw. Beck, I love you. Not gonna lie, everything seems fine and dandy in this one. Do you think jam would make good bait? I guess depends on what you're trying to catch. At this point, anything. Wow, okay. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I was told to meet at the treehouse. Oh, wait. Yeah, that might be later. Oh, here you are. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There's a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch it where you step, okay? Similar speech to before. Well, I suppose we should see. Good morning, Gio. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tube, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. Festival's coming up. Huh, a festival. Old man Valentine's put Kakanami shindigs all the time. Where did that get us? Well, it's the perennial harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole time. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new perennial harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. That's crazy. Oh? Oh there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering? How wonderful. Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyway, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business that awaits.
Mr. Kerr winked with a wry smile.
I'm just yanking your chain. Running a harvest is just making a few improvements.
He gave Luca an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Our harvest awaits. So, who all lives in that house? Harris, Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest? Sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in that place like that. Not really, the Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So empty and boring. Pretty much. What a waste. My mom said it used to be way busier. Back before Sharper died. Before the fowl harvest. Okay, that's the 5th time someone's mentioned this fowl harvest thing. And you all use it in that same ominous tone. Eventually you're gonna have to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. This is her home? Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle it.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams.
Aww.
Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
Tell us a bit more about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh, dear. And my mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. Oh! Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! Sorry, Luca. This move has all of us a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said You moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest has just made her newest lead research of the deep engineering. Wait. Hold on a second. The body bag from before. The body bag from before had deep engineering on it. Like the tag on the body bag. That's something I'm piecing together here. And that's all I got. But you know, it's best to keep that in mind. Should make this sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture. It's something more useful than sprinkling water and experiment on the
Luca
ground.
glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are always different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants, hope for the best. Some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you
Beck
didn't.
slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. The almanacs aren't that useful around
Luca
here.
wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. The coin! The coin! Wait up! I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Break! Rumble or break? We're gonna go with the rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
Sure, we can make it home before the storm kicks off.
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Here to retaliate those odds. Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in boxes. Not if I poke around? Be my guess.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking structural integrity of gum with increasing amount of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? Oh, but weird can be cool. Wow. Rolo and I have some radio just like this. It could be us. Probably not exactly like this one. Mom and I tore the whole thing down to bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have the time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
But you can get all sort of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Ooh.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all Fairview conduits. Boy, you weren't kidding poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? Most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do that. So you've moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant pick. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers will last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I'd do if I cared. Well, cared enough to keep them, is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Willow can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. For one thing, my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. Well then, what do you do? When you don't know what to do. Dad never got to that part. Something I've figured out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. You're just gonna register our complaints with the store. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks! I hate it! I hate that. I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Rah!
His voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I'm okay.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, actually.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca. Don't leave the universe jerky around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Oh, I love these two.
Chapter 5. Friendly Feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
Aw.
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
That's cute. I'm so glad we got that moment. Wait a second. Yeah, we might end it off here. Okay. You want me to talk to Dawn first? Okay. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? The document that stipulated that Harris had to take on a child as reward. A kid our age, you just show up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Harris was forced to take care of it? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Explains the way Harris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Okay. Alright. Yes, now we ended up here. So I will either continue tomorrow or I will continue after tomorrow. So on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I'm gonna be pretty busy today. Or I mean Thursday I'm gonna be pretty busy. Wait, no, not Thursday. Wednesday I'm gonna be pretty busy. Tomorrow I'll be busy. Had to rethink some stuff for the moment. But yeah. Well, this has been nice. And I will see you guys Thursday or tomorrow with another stream. Even though you're the only one here. It's okay. Goodbye.